Oh my, oh my, oh my, what a good day it is, people. Reverend Eagle Cadeas, man. Slide. Oh my, he slid to the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, the United States of America. Reverend Eagle Cadeas, man, knocked through his campaign efforts. Unfortunately, didn't make it to D.C. It was a lot of people on the outside looking in and on the inside looking out, trying to make sure that that lexicon never got figured out now. And we, in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, it's a few people now that is trying to derail Reverend Eagle Cadeas, man, from elevating from the next level in life. And he don't understand now why they don't understand that he ain't nobody's slave, but they figure in their head that they've been able to have a few dollars in their hand, manipulate anybody they can to make them do what they want them to do whenever they want them to do whatever they want to do because they got some money. But Reverend Eagle don't care about your money. Look here. I'm Reverend Eagle Cadeas, man, David, the biggest sinner in the town now, not the biggest saint, that played all the games that a man could possibly play with money in his hand and human form in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America now, living out his creative qualities from some type of virtual reality that wasn't reality because the reality didn't resonate with the jurisdictional grab of the Lord our God in the sky. It was a sick event and died, but nevertheless, it took place. And Reverend Eagle Cadeas, man, now exercised his First Amendment right through God administration, a school he implemented, he invented in his head to push past all pain thresholds now in any situational that could take place physically or spiritually in time, whenever now God ain't illustrated, we gonna put it like that, as if a human desires in their life. So if you want increase, you got to ask for increase, but know the cost to be the boss now comes at a very high price. And if you can't have it now, that price ain't no sense of you even speaking of the blessing. But Reverend Eagle Cadeas, man, I say, he done had so much money in his hand, he done had other people count so much money as a demon that the demons got lost in the act of counting the money because it was just too much money to count, and the police department just couldn't quite figure out now how in the world this activity really took place. So Reverend Eagle Cadeas, man, a special and unique vessel now in human form in the city of Janesville in the state of Wisconsin in the United States of America now. Say he didn't get to Washington, D.C., but he got a few friends now that still love him, that still want to take him now to the Lil Wayne concert tomorrow. Forget Lil Wayne. And I say that now with all the most humbling and kindness, now love from a spiritual kiss now that could ever be given from another male to a male that ain't gay. And a lot of you got lost in the lexicon now with Lil Wayne and Baby now kiss. They made so much money together. They made so much new territory and prosperity from being good guys to bad guys that the good guys couldn't understand now how bad they really was in their attempt to do good for the bad in the lexicon where they tried to dig in deep to the Lord our God now. And nobody really understood, and they wasn't manifesting greatness. So they had to do a few things to do things, and boo things and cute things, and a few things got lost in the lexicon of trying to demonstrate and illustrate not ourselves approved unto God according to thy word, according to the time measurement now that was given to them to produce. And God now can't be microscopic, not scrutinized or scrutinized to nobody's not public view of an opinion after some type of scientific study or reading in some type of book. Forget Lil Wayne. I'm Reverend Eagle Cadeas, man. Why ain't I manifested? Yes. I love you, Wayne, but why ain't I took off yet? I'm upset. Help me, Lord. Reverend Eagle Cadeas, man. Now, I suppose have been a street pastor sitting up in somebody's big old beautiful now created fantasy of what my $50 charter school should have been. My $50 million charter school, people. Oh, Reverend Eagle Cadeas, man, was supposed to have not been put in a situation where he can edify to the sheep to keep their marches on as a street pastor coming out here, not dropping all these subjects, these verbs, these adjectives, these similes, and these metaphors on the sheep to keep them now from doing good for the good and not coming under demonic possession, because everybody who truly try a real attempt, a real transparent attempt now, stepping out for the Lord our God, now get molested, do some roll of the dice that the demons then got set up because they got all the money now. See them, it was 25 there, but it's 30 this way. And it comes a little now faster because now it's a different level in the landscape and a little bit of things not different that way. We got a police station that way with it. So make sure you do your best to follow the law and whatever now way you're moving and grooving for the good or for the bad. But hold on now, let's stop and see if we can see truth ordained prophecy for a minute. We're in the garden, everything sitting under the jurisdictional ground but the Lord our God in our sky. But so many people think they bigger and stronger and smarter and braver and more transparent than the Lord our God. So Reverend Eagle Cadilla's man now had to come out here and hit him as a street pastor with some spiritual pictures, some subjects and some words that's going to now make them reassess their moral inventory, their moral compass, their moral illustration, their moral efforts, and if they truly got what all believers need in order to really edify to the sheep and be blessed in some particular landscape, jurisdiction now, city, state, providence, dwelling. Oh, it's a situation. We're on Center Way and Center Avenue in the city of Janesville, in the state of Wisconsin, in the United States of America. Rookies, give me a chance to get my breath. I'm all woke up. So we got Lil Wayne in Milwaukee now for the Summer Fest. Oh my, what a beautiful event. But Reverend Eagle and these kids now ain't manifested yet, rookie. So he tried to figure out why these people in the city of Janesville, in the state of Wisconsin, in the United States of America, ain't edified to the sheep. Well, when we say we won't increase as kingdom citizens, we ain't got to do all this fighting because it be federal and state dollars now reserved for us to manifest greatness to the sheep and to the non-seashore, right? Because Reverend Eagle Cadilla's man was the biggest demon in town, had the most money, still got the biggest piece of gold the people ever seen. And ain't going to cash it in because he said he asked the Lord our God through a prayer now, give me something to believe in your Lord. I want to be the stallion. He sent me a horse now, and it was solid gold. And do you know anything about the horses now in that Holy Bible with it? And if you do, we're fighting. If you don't, now you're lost. And 95% of molested children in the city of Rock County now, city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America, in Rock County, know the abuses since a 6-pack molested children. And we got children that's being molested as adults, but think they really not being molested. It's a sick lecture card. Oh my! I'd never think of Cadilla's man, baby. A real street pastor. When was the last time you seen the pastor come out here now and declare Philippians 4, verse 13, on the community and on itself, saying, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do anything through Christ who strengthens me. I will edify to the sheep, no matter if I got the avenue or not, I'll make a way. And that's what the Lord our God now said from that sweet holy and eternal book now, book of Isaiah now, chapter 42. He said, the Lord will lead the blind. I will lead the blind in the ways that they have not known, and are known in the ways that they have not seen. Once I see one of my vessels that's really, truly transparent and strong now, and they worship and they acceptance to that free gift of salvation, and they pass it on the baton in their resignation now of the flesh that I gave up now for the sins that humanity committed. And I came with no sin. I gave up my blood. I gave up my flesh. I gave up my spirit. And I wanted to see now who was going to be able to keep the sheep moving and grooving. through my endeavor to keep my legacy living on. I am God. And Lil Wayne now got a concert. Tomorrow he gonna do his thing. But Reverend Eagle Condensed Man said he wishing all blessing on Lil Wayne and his financial prosperity. But at the same time, Reverend Eagle got work to do. He all woke up. Who is Reverend Eagle Rookie? I'm Reverend Eagle. I'm Reverend Eagle Rookie. Lil Wayne, any other artists, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whoever know you, I don't care. If you don't believe in the Lord our God, now that's cool. That's fine. But if you believe in the Lord our God, understand that Reverend Eagle Condensed Man love you. He always praying for your prosperity for eternity. Now that's till you can't think past human form no more. I want you to be happy, but I'm enduring now a little situation in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, now in the United States of America. Now, and shout out to Mr. Splash Car Wash, but I done got hit with all kind of electric cards where I ain't manifested greatness yet. But Philippians 4, now verse 13, I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I would do anything through Christ who strengthens me. I would do everything to get my school started. And that kush now smell like it farted now. Atmosphere not so strong with the odor of the intoxicants that keep the sheep now demonically possessed. It's a sick lexicon. Shout out to the Rock County Sheriff's trying to do their thing in the city of Janesville, state of Wisconsin, United States of America. Shout out to the train station and shout out to everybody that want to prosper, thinking like eagles now and gorillas amongst lions and horses that run out of breath, even without substances going in the mouth to keep the tongue wet. Oh my, if you drink from redeeming cup, the Lord's blood, no other substance shall be needed now to keep you moving. But for those that want to partake in the festivity of a party, now make sure you look after those who come in the image and after the righteous Lord, and make sure you show yourself to prove now when you party, because I see a lot of people with crosses on their neck, they get to drinking them substances to them. It's good night for everybody in human form because they think they're the biggest and baddest person in the land. Oh my. And the Lord our God now gave up his flesh. Reverend Eagle Condensed Man not give up his flesh. Gave it to the flesh a long time ago, people, after he said, this time, Lord, I got to accept the free gift of salvation, right? I got to give you my all, based on all my strength, based on all my weaknesses, based on all my understandings of what an understanding could be, and an understanding whenever I reach out to the jurisdictional grab of your sky for understanding the first book of Moses all the way to the last book of Revelations. Whenever I need a bath, whenever I need to get in some bubbles, whenever I need to purify my thoughts to get closer to you and get my temple now pure so you can work in and through me. Rock River Trail now, downtown, Cheyenne and historic, right? And that's only for those who really respect the and shout out to J and W Transfer. And that's only for those who really respect the Trinity at its highest virtue. Now we environmentalists, we sit around now here and slide in the kingdom after tearing it up for so long and want to pick up trash now all of a sudden. What has happened to us and what in the world is all this about? Well, God of Ministries now a school. Reverend Eagle Condensed Man implemented in his head, not for emotional, visual therapy sessions, is to empower the sheep to clean up the land, I mean. For the women, for the infants, for the children who populate the society and